Recording in progress.
Recording, I'm consenting to my voice.
What did you have for lunch?
So as we know, I now get food made for me by one of those internet prep meal
Are
people.
you still doing that?
Yeah, it's wicked. It like honestly, as somebody who like forgets about food is a problem for me until I'm really hungry, and that was why I was eating loads of junk food and it was bad. Now I'm fit and I'm healthy and I'm eating really well, and it's actually saving me money. It's incredible.
That's
I
good.
had a naked chicken enchilada, which means you don't get any like bread or anything with it. It's just vegetables and meat and stuff, and it was good.
A naked chicken.
I had a naked
He
chicken.
had no clothes on.
Right.
That's good. It was better than what I ate.
What did you eat?
Jam and butter on white bread.
You're a fucking coach.
I know. Yeah. So, we can't all be great at everything.
Too
Don't know
right.
don't know what that meant.
Um, I'm not a perfect person.
There he is.
And the number of times I sing that in my head every day as things go wrong in my life.
There's explosions around you.
Yeah, exactly that. Just reminding myself we're not all perfect. Hello friends. My name is James,
My name is Matt.
and this is the world famous Emo Dad podcast intro music.
How do I manage to fuck that up continuously? I have to press one button.
I can't sometimes I'm not a perfect
Big
person.
person.
That's how
It's hard pressing that button.
it's mate, don't ever knock it. I had a when I was a kid, we used to go to family gatherings at random pubs just off the M25. That was a thing. That was a thing my family did.
In service
And
stations.
basically, like, yeah, like, or like they used to have, like, there used to be a thing. They're all closed now, or they've sort of been turned into like Starbucks, but there used to be like these traveling in big pubs that you used to
Harvester.
drive to, that you would sit because, back when drinking and driving was encouraged, they were sat on the road, right? We used to go to one of these things and have some sort of, yeah, funeral or something. Somebody else has died of like lung cancer and alcoholism. And there was a lad who used to turn up who was like, I don't know, I must have been 12, 11, 12, and he must have been 17, right? So it's not that big an age difference, but also that's everything in age difference.
Yeah.
And his whole job, just left school, his whole future, no qualifications, no nothing, right? His whole future was the job that he had, which was working at the Ford plant in Dagenham, working 8-hour shifts, pushing a button.
Was he good at it?
I, judging by his general performance on other basic tasks, I'm going with no.
Did everyone really strong finger?
I don't know, but he drank a lot of Budweiser from bottles, and the rest of the men in this environment gave him a lot of shit for it because he wasn't drinking like pints of best.
Do you think if you did that job you would change the finger that you use as the day went on, or a different finger each day, or stick with the one trusty finger?
So I've thought about this,
Of course you have.
and
That's why I
and
asked.
I think it also depends on the force required to push the button.
Mm,
Because because if it's like a big, and also how big's the button?
yeah.
Because it might be that it's a really big one and you have to kind of push it with the flat of your hand.
Palm it.
Right. So that kind of negates it. Or sometimes, like, if it's like an exposed button, easy, not what you're thinking about, you can kind of do it with your thumb. Anyway,
Ah,
moving on.
interesting. Well, if it was
Um,
so I'm not moving on. If it was a big button, you could do like round kicks and stuff. just to mix it up a
That I don't know is union approved,
bit.
but I hear
You got to do something to liven the day up.
I have like honestly, so, part of me thinks that's like an ideal job for me
Mm,
because I could just zone out and
yeah.
just push a button all day long. To be honest, my job's not really that different. I just push a QWERTY keyboard.
Do you watch Inside the Factory or whatever it's called?
What's no?
Paddy McGuinness. He like
Oh, I
looks
am familiar.
around looks around factories. There's
Yeah,
probably a
that.
few jobs there that I reckon you'd be interested in.
Well, I did try it. I started out in a print shop, pushed it like as a. I tried it. It turns out I did need more intellectual stimulation.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but I did need a bit more intellectual stimulation than that.
hmm Okay, nice. Good start. What are we doing today?
Today, I believe, is kind of a sort of a little sort of roundup of stuff because we were sort of at the end of a time period of having lots of interviews.
Season 10, the interviews.
Yeah, right. That's kind of come to a close. And we wanted to do was because we haven't got any others on the list yet. If you want to be interviewed, get in touch, email that podcast at gmail.com or DM us on Instagram.
hmm
Um, we thought we'd talk about the bands we've been listening to
hmm
that we haven't interviewed.
Yeah, I've
Because
also
when I have
got
to
things.
interviews, have you've also got other
I've got
things?
things. Yep, sorry, I interrupted you.
Well,
Also, season 10, the season of interruptions.
yes, this
Don't
is
know
a
where, don't
so,
know why that
and just
started.
so Buck is aware, I've got a hard stop on time at 1 o'clock today. That's not relevant for listeners, that's relevant for us.
Crikey,
So be like
on it.
goal orientated.
Okay, number one, I got a new iPhone.
Any good?
Yeah, I like it, but I do have one quibble,
Okay.
and I want to share it because it's funny.
Okay.
I was playing around with the camera, sitting in the car waiting to pick up the kid, and and I thought, oh, I'll just have a look at the sort of selfie camera, and I put it on myself. Now I've jumped like six iPhones, right, in tech quality. You can guess what's coming.
Right.
So I put it on, and oh my God, did I have a shock? Fucking
Did
hell, I
you?
looked old.
Yeah. Were all the crevices revealed?
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
back the old camera.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly that. Is there not a setting that's like make me feel better about myself
Yeah, yeah.
filter?
Like I just make the camera iPhone 12 camera. Thank you, please.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? It's like when like the shit cameras remove the crow's feet,
Mm,
the good cameras make you look like the Grand Canyon.
yeah.
No, thank you.
So that's something I wanted to share.
All
Did you
right.
have things on your list apart from bands and shit?
No.
Okay, I've got something else.
Okay.
You told me to
I'm
stay
excited.
focused, so I'm just boshing my
It's
way
just,
through.
I like it.
We've got some questions from Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Bob's a very dedicated listener, actually. Um, so, so I'm gonna hit you with these questions.
Okay.
The best and or worst merch that you've ever seen?
Oh, okay.
It's
All
tough,
right.
right? It's
I
tough.
don't really buy merch
No, that's why I said you've ever seen.
you've ever seen. Um,
Or we could make it easier. Kind of what bands do you think do good merch and what bands do you think do bad merch? Design
all
wise, I
right.
guess.
That's a really good question. As we know, Glassjaw is tier one.
Yep.
We know that they do tier one merch.
hmm
The only merch I've ever bought in my life is Glassjaw merch and Thursday merch.
hmm
There is one more band whose merch I have like bought and worn, and it is going back in time.
Mm-hmm. Nirvana,
No,
Offspring.
we've interviewed the singer.
Oh, like recently or a long time ago?
Uh, mid period emo dad.
Helpful.
It was a mid period
Okay.
interview.
Hmm.
British producer and lead
Oh,
singer.
100 Reasons? No. Hell is for Heroes.
No, no,
British. Oh, A.
correct.
I know the cap
The visor.
visor. That's it.
The A visor with the A in flames, which I'm a big fan of that logo
Yeah.
as a designer, big fan of that logo. That visor, loved that, wore that a lot.
Did
Big
you ever
fan of
wear it
that
upside
visor.
down?
Of course, and with a twist to the side, because that was the fashion at the time. That,
For 1 week.
yeah, right.
Took a lot
I
of
tell you,
confidence to do that.
I tell you who doesn't have good merch and I expected better of.
Mm.
Sleep Token.
I knew you were going to say that.
Expected better of that lot. It's just like have like hoodies with one of their graphics on, or it's, a t-shirt with graphics or something on. It's not more inventive. They could have come up with like a sleep token altar you could buy to worship the god of sleep with like stuff on it, or like things for, what I mean? Like there's a whole world there that they are not masks.
Monetizing.
There's a whole world there that they're not really, yeah, monetizing or having fun with. So I think they're down on the list as could do better.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite t-shirt ever is the This Girl Photography Club t-shirt. Yellow
Yeah, that's good. I,
with
I
brown.
always wanted the original Rival Schools United by Fate
The
t-shirt,
the green one.
the green one.
Got it, mate.
I know you have.
Well, or had it. I don't know if I still have it.
Yeah, that one. That's one I always wanted.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, that was good. That was fun. There was another question. It's basically the same question. Best, worst merch you've bought. So same difference. So that was fun. Send your questions in, people. We will answer them. My next thing, I'm plowing through.
I tell you what is absolute bollocks though in the merch game,
Yeah,
right? When they started doing cassette tapes again.
yeah.
Fuck off. No one's got one. No one's got a cassette player. It's a thing that you gets you in the emotional short and curlies, right? Because you're like, I love cassettes. Maybe I can buy a cassette, and you may throw down a tenner on it. That's a paperweight that's never getting any use out of it. Don't do that.
Coming soon. Every episode of Emo Dad on cassette.
Imagine.
The box set. 150 cassettes.
Notionally called the pointless brick. That okay.
That'd be fun. Right, I've got a correction. So
I,
we
lo-
got
I
a
love a
message.
love a correction.
We got a message from the band. I assume the singer. I don't know why I assume that. Awake but still in bed. Do you remember that?
Awake? No, but still in bed.
Yeah. So
When did we talk about this?
we spoke about them on well, we released the episode on the 31st of January 2024.
That would explain
So
my
she's
lack of
just
memory.
she's just coming back to us now. Just listen to the podcast. I'm going to paraphrase this. Um, I actually did not write our Wikipedia page. There's actually a lot of incorrect information on it, including a nonsensical graphic that attempts to show who has been in the band at what time, but it's completely inaccurate. Thanks for talking about us on the pod. I just wanted to clear that up.
So I wondered if so I've just been back on it. their Wikipedia page, right? And I is
We're
it
gonna go through it again.
no, I'm just going to say, is this Shannon?
Probably.
Shannon Taylor,
Yeah,
who
I
is
guess.
vocals, guitar, bass, whatever, right? Hi,
Yeah.
Shannon. How you doing? I tell you why, what attracted probably my brain is the fact that there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven past members this band listed, and four in it. And for a
Completely
band,
inaccurate.
great. I'm glad that it's completely inaccurate because I found it quite exciting, um, especially when one of the past members, his name is listed as JPEG Stripes. So
Yeah.
that's probably what caught my attention.
Yeah.
And in many respects, I'm glad that that's inaccurate.
Yeah. I replied saying, you can edit it. And she, well, just trying to be helpful. And she said, yeah, but I kind of don't want to edit my own page. It feels weird, which, I'm not going to disagree with. Um,
No, just email a podcast
and
and
then she
tell us
said,
that we're wrong.
yeah, fine. And then she said, like, I don't even know why we have one, which I enjoyed. And then I replied saying, so Muppets like us can deep dive into your band.
Right. There you go. As we've always said, help us, help you.
Yeah, so that was good.
That's what we try and do here.
Should we play some of that band?
Yes, apparently they're abbreviated to ABSIB,
Are they?
according to this page, which we know is now wrong.
We don't know what to believe anymore. Have they released anything recently? No. So we'll just play a little bit of something. Um, you'd think I'd have this lined up, but nope.
No, that's all right.
Here we come. Here we come. Here we go. There we go, just a little bit. Just for the record, I think they're a good band. So go check them out if you like your emo stuff, which I assume you do if you're listening to this nonsense.
Yeah, because if you don't, why are you why are
Why are
you
you here? I mean, to be fair, we don't talk about emo very much. So,
We
um,
will today. Oh, we will today. Don't worry, it's coming.
okay. But do you want to have a little? I've ploughed through some of things on my list. Um, you can have a little go.
All right. I've got three bands.
Okay.
I've mainly been listening to three bands, other than trying to desperately listen to whoever we're interviewing's back catalogue.
Yep.
Which I don't think. Do you do that? I don't think you do that, do you?
I do. I do. I
Oh,
do.
you do. Okay. I was just checking. Like sometimes I'm not sure how sort
Why?
of.
Because I sound
See,
clueless.
no, it's because you're quite. You're like your attitude is more like Ab. You're right. Whereas I don't like getting put on the spot.
What's your favorite song, James?
Yeah, this is it because people have said that back in the day when we were putting songs in when we were a radio show. People would say, "Oh, it's all right. Play whatever your favorite one is,"
I go,
and
oh
I would
shit.
just be like, "Well, I just look at the Wikipedia, the Spotify list, and I just pick the top song." But um, right, I've got three bands. Three
Go
bands
on,
I've been listening to. The
do it.
first, and they're all emo.
Wow.
The first band is a band called Like Roses.
Yes. I like that
Now,
band.
I sent this to you, and you reacted in that way, but via the medium of text. Their bio, which I enjoyed, even though it breaks a lot of our rules, I did enjoy it. Is you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it,
That's a good description of emo music.
right? I thought it was pretty good.
I like that.
Um, Like Roses is a Berkeley-based, again, we're not sure which one, don't don't say in the comments. We don't know if it's whichever one it is. Emo pop punk band known for raw lyrics and high energy shows. And I would also say absolute gut wrenching vocal performances. Like, what is this person's voice?
Agreed.
Featuring Amy Schma 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 I tried. Devin Zamora, Kayla Gonzalez, and Aaron Seminoff.
Yeah, smashed it.
They've released They've released a bunch of EPs. I don't think there's been an actual and some singles, but they've been around for like quite a while. He says I didn't actually make a note of when it is, but they've been around quite a while.
2016.
But yeah, so 10 years. But it's just been a smattering of EPs. But they are very good and worth your time. There's also some good online footage of them if you want to have a look. And you know a band's good, right? When the stand-in drummer is singing along to every word behind you unmiked.
Just
It's a
enjoying themselves.
specific yeah, just really feeling it. And I thought that was a good touch. Um so they just released a new song called Nowhere, but the thing previous to that I don't have any information on that release, but I do have a bit of information on the one before, which is the EP Stuck.
Okay.
Um It says here that it's reminiscent of like Taking Back Sunday and Mayday Parade. I'm not sure it is. I think it's more 90s coded than that, but I like it a lot. And it was produced by Lost to History, Taking Back Sunday guitarist vocalist Fred Mascherino,
Oh.
which I thought was cool and worth mentioning.
Hmm.
And the line says, with this elder emo stamp of approval, like roses is the answer and solution for those of us staring nostalgia down the barrel whilst also being sanely thirsty for fresh tunes. Which is if you are that, you should be listening to this podcast. And I would like to play a little bit of their new single Nowhere because it's very, very good.
Okay, here we go. Very good. That's just reminded me. So my youngest daughter, who's 8 now, she's got into writing songs,
So cool.
like just lyrics. She can't play any instruments. Um, but she does this thing, that just reminded me. You know where you like throw your voice and it kind of goes up and down an octave, almost like in the same lyric. She does that and it sounds really emo. And I'm
Yeah,
like, you go, girl.
technically it's chest voice to head voice.
There you go.
Get her lessons, mate.
I know.
Get her on it.
Well, she believes, so we mentioned lessons, and she took that as an insult that she's not a good singer. She doesn't understand the concept of when you're good at something, you should have a coach to help you be better. She's like, "What are you saying? I'm a shit singer. I don't need lessons. You said I was good just now." She doesn't get it.
I really identify with that.
Yeah. So we'll keep kind of we'll keep trying to encourage her. But yeah, she's very good.
Great.
Next.
The second band on my list
Yep.
is a band called West Side Cowboy.
Shit name.
Yeah, right. So I I was initially very confused.
That was a
If
brutal
you
reaction, by the way, and I already regret it. I'm sorry.
if you call yourself West Side Cowboy, that feels very American.
They're from Manchester.
You're spoiling my
Sorry.
jokes.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
They chose the name inspired by the early Industrial Revolution in New York. The locals didn't know what trains were, and people were getting hit by them.
Okay, I'm more into it now.
That's kind of funny. So, to control the speed of the trains, they would have guys ride slowly on horseback in front of them. That's bad logistics. Very bad logistics. You've got something that is fast and efficient, and you're slowing it down because people are idiots. Let evolution take its course,
Yep.
right? That's my advice. And the guys who would ride in front of the trains to slow them down so they wouldn't hit people were called West Side Cowboys.
Okay.
Now I'm cool with all of this
Good
if
story.
your band is like Americana band, maybe you're into America, but weirdly they are very like pro Britain and describe themselves as a Britannicana band.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Agree. I would say stop talking about that because your music is really good. The music they've just won Glastonbury's Emerging Talent competition, which I think is pretty cool.
I mean, who hasn't?
We've got several of those awards
Joke,
for
joke,
podcasting
joke,
for sure.
joke.
They've also just been supporting Geese, who got a lot of heat recently because they hired an internet promotion company.
How dare.
Uh, how dare you? Um, And I would say it is on. Do you remember? I think we've done an episode about it back in the midst of time, but the kind of folk emo boom of the early 2010s.
Yeah,
It's in that
world.
milieu. It's in that world.
Okay.
The songs are very, very. They've got the second EP they've released is called "So Much Country Till We Get There." Again, it's quite sounds like America to me, but fine. Um, you can hear that. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to play a bit of the first song and a bit of the second song so you can see the wild difference in styles that this band produces. But I think both are very good and very interesting, and I would love to go and see them preferably soon because I think it would be a really good live show.
Okay.
I reckon you did a mighty good job pulling those boats in the cold. I
I'm into it.
wonder
I'm into it.
how
Song
Right.
two. Song
Song
two.
two. Woohoo. Uh,
So much country till we get there. And you've gone all over. I couldn't thank you for the things that you've done. That smile you're holding. You didn't think it would get this far. But you wish you told him the world is waiting for you. You don't need a head start. The world is waiting.
See, it's good, isn't it? It's like some parts like The Strokes, some parts like Arcade Fire, some parts like I don't know, whatever, right? It's into it. It's all of the things.
these are cool looking people.
Facts.
Yeah, I like it. I'll definitely give that a little spin later. Sorry, I
Nice.
was mean about the name. Feel bad
It's
now.
all right. I was also we were both a bit squiffy about it. Basically, don't worry about any of that stuff, lads and lady. The music's great. Let's keep going. Smashing it. Not that like by us talking about it you would stop. Like imagine. Band quits because stupid ginger man and and man with baseball cap was mean about them on the internet.
If you stopped your band because we spoke about you on our podcast, get in touch. We'd love to chat. Okay,
Good.
that was good. Third one.
Future teens.
Oh,
I have been
future teens.
obsessed with this band for the last like month or so. Future teens are growing up together. It's been 10 years since they coined the term bummer pop without knowing what that slang means in England.
Yeah,
um, to describe their tracks about romantic frustrations, misfortunes, and miscommunications. As you get older, the bummers don't don't say that in England
yeah. Need to
get
stop that.
heavier and more complex, but the friendships and life lessons that help carry you through also grow deeper and more meaningful. They got a fourth album coming out called Still Life, I think in a week or so. There is guitarist vocalist Daniel Radin, Amy Hoffman, and drummer Colby Bloverd
Great name.
present a collection of headfirst dives into grief, anger, shame, regret, identity, and ultimately the hope that comes from winning a staring contest with the abyss. That's like I like it. It's a bit purple prose, but I did like that description. I what I want to say about this band is they write proper songs. They're good. The songs are about stuff. They're clever. They're introspective. They've got like verses, choruses, pre-choruses, bridge, passing chords, all sorts of interesting stuff. They're proper songwriters, and each song is really, really well done. They've been touring with everybody, Wonder Years, Hot Mulligan, all your favorite bands they've been touring with, and they're really, really good and worth your time. Let's play some of the song Bad Faith, which is coming off the new record, and hopefully we'll get the line they should teach in schools how not to be a fucking tool, which is a line I particularly like.
Brilliant.
That worked.
Brilliant.
That worked. For once in our lives, something worked out.
That was great. Love it.
It's
Totally.
really good. It's really worth your time. It's like I would say there's like all the if you like this podcast, all the bands you like influencers are in there. Specifically Promise Ring, maybe Def Cab for Cutie. Like it's good stuff. You will enjoy it. There's quite a few albums. Give them some of your time.
They got some great album names as well.
Yeah.
Hard Feelings, Self-Help, Breakup Season,
Yeah. You
Harm
know what's
Production,
going on.
Unmade Bed. These are good names.
Hmm.
Uh, cool. I like it. Right. You ready for? I'm just keeping an eye on the time for you.
Hmm.
Um, so I've got a couple of more things for you.
Great.
Just some hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
I'm going to do this one first because I think you've probably already answered it, so it might be easy. Who are your favorite band at the moment and why?
Future Teens. I just talked about it.
Okay,
Get
for
on it.
yeah,
Obsessed with that band at the moment.
okay. What is your process for deciding what to listen to on any given day? Is it, for example, mood, weather, other?
What process? It's a good question. It's a good
Thanks.
question.
Came up with it myself.
I so I I'm always obsessed with something.
Yeah,
There'll always be something I'm currently obsessed with. So that's there's always a pull to that. I do because I also have like I like playing guitar and I like learning music. If I hear a song like on TV that I think might be interesting to learn how to play, I'll also be like listening to that or looking up the tabs for that and then playing and listening to that. I like listening to the radio, which I know is not your bag. So that's a big like I listen to BBC Six music quite a lot. So there's a lot of other music coming in there. or I will think. Or the other thing that I do that we've talked about on this podcast before, but I like to do is I like to let Spotify play after the thing is finished, the album is
Yep.
finished, and
Yep.
see what it comes up with, and then that can lead me down a rabbit hole of clicking and finding interesting things.
Like it. Good answer.
Thanks.
Um, Angine de Poitrine.
Have you just written that down as a talking point?
Well, everyone else is talking about it, so I just thought we'd mention it. Clickbait.
Rick Beato called it like the future of music,
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
which I thought was a bit wild. I think it really is something new. I'll give him that. I think it's cool. I think it's like it is absolutely like um uh what's the phrase? Like show stopping. Like I've never seen it, never heard anything like it, never seen anything like it. It stops you in your tracks and you're like, wow. But I do find after about three songs, I'm like, yeah, you're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
I played it in the car the other day while trying to navigate my way through Barcelona, where if you're not familiar, they love a roundabout. So essentially, we were just driving around in circles with that playing really loudly, and it just felt like a fever dream.
My memory though is that they have a lot of roundabouts, but there's no respect of any rules.
This is fact.
Yeah, so that it's quite a stressful experience.
Yeah. Yeah, stressful experience, and then throw this band into the mix, and it's like you don't know what the hell's going on.
No,
Okay, that was good.
I've been very much enjoying seeing the like. I love a clip online though, especially when they're starting to play some like bigger shows, and you've got everybody in the crowd doing the triangle thing. That's funny. I'm enjoying that a lot. Do you know why they started the costumes?
Why?
Because they'd been booked twice to play the same bar in like 3 days. And on the second show, they thought it would be funny to pretend to be a different band. So for a joke, they changed their name and put on the crazy outfits, but then we played the same set. And the response was off the hook. So they stuck with it.
That's good. I like that. I am the. Oh no, you hate you hate these questions. I am the Avalanche or the movie Life.
I am the Avalanche.
New album just come out.
Yes, yeah. But I will take I am the Avalanche.
Okay, same. I agree. One last one. Band you used to love but have fallen out of love with. That was a very badly articulated question, but you get the point.
Um, Lots.
Okay,
But
good.
then you can sort of rediscover them, right? I think that's a nice thing about music. Like you can be sort of obsessed with it for a bit and then be like, yeah, actually, I'm all right. I'm just gonna take a break from that and then come back to it later. I mean, I I only tend to really fall out of love with things if like you find out
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did
We know. We
something
know.
they shouldn't
We know. We know.
have done.
We know. Okay, fine. And band that you used to hate but now enjoy. Or hate is
That's
probably a strong word, but band that you
it's
didn't really, you weren't too fussed about, but now you enjoy.
second wave emo.
All of it.
All of it. I didn't. I wasn't into. No, yeah, yeah. That's basically my answer. Like I wasn't into it, and then relatively recently, I sort of decided to actually properly get into it, and like, yeah, it's great.
Good
But
answer.
initially, I found it challenging.
Challenging. That's a good word. I'm all out of questions.
Thank you for listening to the Emo Dad podcast.
I don't know why I brought questions. I just felt like something fun to do.
It was fun. So any band we've got 10 minutes, so the 5 minutes for me to do the messages. Are
Okay.
there any bands that you have been listening to over the last few months that you particularly wanted to draw the attention of the Emo Dad audience towards?
Hmm. Just trying to think of ones that I have not mentioned. So I think I've mentioned them all, but just to tick them off, I've been obsessed with Bloom
Yeah, fair.
a lot. I was obsessed with the new 21 Pilots album, but I kind of overplayed it a little bit, and it's kind of like when it comes on now, I kind of skip it. Um, what else? Shoreline, we've discussed. I like that new album very much. I'm just looking through. Oh, I've been listening to The Wonder Years a lot in the last week.
Oh, that seems unusual for you. Not that they're bad, but I wouldn't have had you down as a avid Wonder Years listener.
I very much like The Wonder Years, but it comes and goes. But I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Um, Scrolling through, we found actually just give this lad a little shout out actually. Alex Pantelias
Ah, yeah, he's
is
good. Yeah, I like this.
yeah, he is from Seattle. Indie pop rock songs for a very long time is what he's been writing. I read that sentence backwards. Um, but it's very like nostalgic music, and he's very good at it. Is my quick reaction to that. So let's just give everyone a little play of that because it is very good, and he's got an album out. When did it come out? This year. So there you
Oh,
go. Check this out. It's very, oh, I don't know, Taking Back Sunday-esque and all those sort of bands. Why is there no sound? What's happened? Shit! Oh, there we go. It was his big moment on the Emo Dad podcast, and Spotify broke. So fast forward it a bit. There you go.
very
Alex
good, very good.
Pantelias. I think that's right.
Yeah, it's if it's Greek, you pronounce every syllable.
Pantelias.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
All right. Let's have the wee outro music, and we'll do the notices.
While I find that, should we just quickly explain that we are having a little break?
Yep, we're gonna have a little break to build up a backlog again, which means we can be a weekly podcast. Because at the moment we're sort of we've run we were busy, and so we've run out of backlog. So we'll take a break to do a backlog. And then that will be, yeah, that's the thing. How many weeks will be out for? Not many. Do not worry. But just a little bit, just to sort of get ourselves back up and organized again
A
for
little
this
breather.
completely free content that costs us money.
It won't be too long because we're contractually obliged to talk about Slam Dunk.
Oh yeah, so there will be slam dunk content the next week or so. No, like a couple of weeks, then there'll be slam dunk
Yeah.
content.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
I am, yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you for listening to the world famous Emo Dad podcast. Follow us on all forms of social media, including ones where you can visually see us talking at 88 miles per hour.
Yay!
See, it's good. It's good.
Very good.
If you follow us on Instagram, you can talk to Buck on Instagram. He's on there. Be nice to him. Email us if you've got questions, if you want things, if you want to come on the podcast. Send us an email on our not so dusty email account, emodadpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to help us out, but you won't because we don't make any money out of it, you can buy an Emo Dad t-shirt or a hat or a mug or something. Enjoy yourself. They're all available on the link on the bio. If you are the only emo in the village, I can't remember what the name of the town's called in Back to the Future. Sunnydale.
Yes. Very
Is it
good.
Sunnydale? So if you're the only emo in Sunnydale, you can meet up with other emos on our Discord server, make friends, and perhaps go to the Under the Sea dance.
You're smashing this.
If you want to buy us a tab clear, you can leave us a tip in our tip jar to re-elect Mayor Randy Wilson.
Mayor Randy
And-
Nielsen.
Is it Wilson? I don't know. I can't
I
remember.
can't remember.
And help us not crash our car into a pile of manure. We will be skated off on our hoverboards into the sunset now. Thanks for listening to another edition of the Mighty Emo Dad podcast. I've been Marty McFly.
And I've been Doc Brown, Dr. Emmett Brown.
Yes,
Great
that's it.
Scott!
And we'll be back. We'll be back soon. Love you. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.